about the way this defense has been playing for the last month or so?
I feel really good. I feel like obviously there were some plays that we could have executed better, but overall to hold team to 10 points and under 250 yards, that's, we're moving in the right direction.
Bobby, there was 100 yards in the Cardinals out 100 yards in the ground in the first half and only 23 in the second. What changed?
We just had to be on the quarterback runs. We knew they were going to do that coming into the game. The one that got on us, we need to be better, and I believe they checked into a blitz that we had. But other than that, I think we communicated better throughout the second half and made sure we played the scheme better.
Saw you standing on the field looking at the replay when they were showing Jake and the challenge and stuff like that. What did you think of that? The catch and kind of that whole sequence of Pete challenge and that.
You watch him make those catches at practice. When they do one-on-ones or things of that nature. So when I saw it, I thought he got his foot down. I was hoping Pete challenged it, and he did. And it's a great throw, great catch. Glad we challenged it.
What have you thought of his ascension from, undrafted rookie with the slow 40 time to a guy who's really helping you guys out now?
I think people get too caught up in the 40 time, to be honest, period. I feel like I've met so many players that run 4.2 that didn't make it to the league, and I met a lot of guys that run 5 flat that, had a hell of a career. So, I think we put too much into the 40 time, in my opinion. But watching him when he first got in here and he was preparing and he was you watch him run routes, you watch him do extra stuff off the field, extra workouts, things of that nature, that propelled him into, making the team. And then, he worked even harder to find a role, and he's really mastered that role. And when we had some guys down, it was his opportunity to step up, and he did, a really, really good job, not just in the pass, but he's very effective in the run game as well. So, I think it's just a really cool story for guys that don't get drafted. If you work hard and you do what you need to do, he's a guy that can show you that he can make it.
Felt like Jordan was really all over the place today. What do you think he's doing better now than he did 2 years ago when you guys played together?
I think he's trusting himself. He's trusting what he sees. I think he's playing free, not thinking. He's always been fast and always been, make plays. But, I think some of the plays he's just trusting his instincts, trusting his film study. And I think that always happens over time as you play in this league. You learn to trust what you see. You learn to trust your preparation. And, he's done a really, really good job. And, again, I don't want to, keep harping on it, but I will. What he's doing is so impressive because he had a crazy injury, I think pretty late in the season. And a lot of people thought that he wasn't going to be back. But not only is he back, he's playing at a very, very high level. And he's making a lot of plays. So, again, I don't want to overlook the road that he had to get to this point and how well he's playing.
You guys, they had 2 turnovers pretty deep in your territory, and they only got 3 points out of it. Just how much pride is defense to keep a team from scoring in those situations?
Yeah, we practice those, sudden change moments. You don't want to, as a defense, have offense turn the ball over or have something, crazy like that happen. But, those plays is all mindset. You can get frustrated at what happened, or you can embrace the challenge, take it as a challenge, and, see if you can get no points on the board. And that's kind of how we approached it.
Second straight game under 33% third down conversion rate for the other team. What are you noticing that's really changing things for you guys there? Because early on the season, third down was kind of the Achilles heel for you guys.
What was it? It was 33%?
Under 33% the last 2 games.
I just think the emphasis, after a couple of those games in the first part of the season, we're still in the first part of the season, but, understanding, what teams are trying to do, being more sticky in coverage, putting more emphasis into that because, those plays extend drives. If they complete third downs, you stay on the field a lot longer. I think early on, we were having those crazy, 14-play drives. And so, you get off the field on third down, it allows you to be fresh throughout the game, and you get the ball back to the offense. I think it's just we've been emphasizing it and making sure that, the communication in that part of the game is crisp.
On top of playing well, did you notice Jordan playing a little bit more pep, more energy, more juice today, particularly in maybe that second half?
I mean, I think when you make plays, it naturally brings the energy, and so he's kind of like Jamal. Like when he's making plays and when he's out there, you feed off of that energy, and so he definitely was excited because he was having some hits. I think Spoon had a nice hit, and so I think we were just feeding off each other, and Jordan was a part of that.
Excited to wear the throwbacks next week?
Huh?
Excited to wear the throwback uniforms next week?
I am extremely excited to wear throwbacks. I still think that we should have black jerseys, but I'm not going to complain.
All right, anything else? Thank you.
Appreciate it.